Hello. Today our topic is simple present tense. I will be talking about when to use a simple present and how to form a simple present tense sentence. So let's start. We use simple present tense for habits, repeated actions, or events. For example, she runs in the park every day. She sometimes loses her temper, but it doesn't happen very often. Once a year, I fly back to visit my family in Korea. When you take a look at these sentences, you can see that these actions happen regularly. They are, in a way, repeated. She runs in the park every day. The action running happens every day. We also use simple present tense with adverbs of frequency, like always, usually, sometimes, never, rarely, or often. The adverbs usually go before the main verb or after the modal. She frequently arrives here before me. He never forgets to do his homework. I often catch the late bus home. Another usage of simple present tense is with the facts that are always true. For example, famous singers earn a lot of money. Singers like Rihanna or Beyonce, when they become famous, they start spending money on expensive clothing and they buy huge houses with a few swimming pools and they buy the best cars. And to be able to do that, they should earn a lot of money. So, this is a fact that is always true. Another example can be trees lose their leaves in the fall. They don't lose their leaves in spring, so this is a fact again that is true. Other examples can be does it snow in the Sahara Desert? Or few people live to be 100 years old. With fixed timetables, we use simple present tense too. Hurry up! The train departs in 10 minutes. I leave Frankfurt at 5 o'clock in the morning and arrive in New York at midnight the next day. When does the meeting begin? As you can see in all these three examples, we talked about a specific timetable like the train leaving in 10 minutes, like me leaving Frankfurt at 5 o'clock and arriving in New York at midnight. And the last usage of simple present tense is with state verbs. State verbs are the verbs that describe a state, not an activity. For example, running is an activity, reading is an activity, or walking and listening and writing, all of these are activities. State verbs are verbs like love, need, want, smell, believe, remember, and understand. With these verbs, we always use simple present tense. I remember talking to her a couple of days ago. She says she doesn't know who did it, but I don't believe her. Does he understand which way to go? In these examples, remember, believe, and understand are all state verbs. That's why we use simple present tense. The rule is with I, you, we, they, we use the verb itself, like go, walk, ride, and study. But with he, she, it, we use the verb plus s, like goes, walks, rides, and studies. The time keys we use with simple present tense are adverbs of frequency, like always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never, every day, every year, every Saturday, every weekend, on Mondays, on Fridays, once, twice, three times, and hardly ever. Whenever you see these time keys, make sure that you use simple present tense with that sentence. That's all for today. I hope it was helpful. See you in another video.